What is going on, guys? Predator458 here, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are back in Armored Warfare, where I'm going to be taking a look at this beastie, the MBT-70 Tier 6 Premium Main Battle Tank. This was recommended to me by one of my viewers, so thank you, kind sir. It really is amazing. This is an awesome main battle tank. Had a lot of fun with it. It hits like an absolute truck. It's got a 152mm main gun, fires a choice of heat or armor piercing discarding sabot. The penetration's not the greatest, but the damage it does is amazing, especially with the heat shells. Average damage of 597. You see penetration 335. If we look at the sabot, 478 and 381. Now I have kind of focused my retrofits on improving my reload time, because it's quite long, so that reduces my reload by 6%, and then increasing accuracy and damage. We get a 3% boost to damage and a 10% boost to accuracy, and then with the experimental propellant we had a 5% boost to damage. So this thing really is awesome. It's got good armor, good mobility, and yeah, I mean, it just hits like an absolute freight train. So we're going to start off with some PvP gameplay, and then other way around. We're going to start off with some PvE gameplay, and then we're going to move on to a PvP match. So on the screen now, there should be an annotation to skip straight to the PvP, if that's all you want to see. If you can't see it, it's because you're using Google Chrome, and annotations don't seem to be showing up on Chrome at the moment. But anyways, let's hop off to the gameplay from PvE, and then I will see you guys for some PvP a little bit later. Alright, and welcome to the PvE mission. This is post-commentary, just going to talk about the tank, any further thoughts I've had about the game since my open beta video, and just stuff like that. Now I am going to point out now that I am still very much learning this game. There are still things that frustrate me about it, but I am starting to have fun. And there I rush my shot a little bit, because one of the downsides with this tank is because it is such a big gun, the aiming time is quite long, even with, I do have my gunner crew skill equipped to reduce that by 10%, but even so it still takes a little bit of time. So, especially in a PvE situation like this where everyone's rushing to try and get the shots in and do the damage, I decided to try and rush the shot and see if I could get lucky, but unfortunately I couldn't. But yeah, I mean, as I said in that intro, this gameplay is about 7 minutes long, so if you don't want to see this, look at that, 740 damage, bam. If you don't want to see this, just skip about 7 minutes ahead and you can go to the live commentary PvP. So we are spotted, we've done 740 damage, we're now pushing into the airfield, which is our objective, as you can see in the top right corner. We have to capture the airbase, and secondary objective is to destroy 3 supply trucks. Now I'm not going to move into the cap circle just yet, because if I haven't this was, I think, my second time playing this mission, so I'm not entirely sure, but I do believe that once you enter the cap circle the AI responds. So we're going to take a shot at this guy, and unfortunately no, we're not. We're just waiting to see if he's slopped. That is a combination of slow down and stopped, by the way. But if he was going to stop, and unfortunately someone got him first, we take our shot, we hit him, and unfortunately we don't do anything, which is a bit of a letdown. And now we're just waiting on the reload. As you can see, it's about 11.9 seconds. So this is quite long. Got incoming artillery, we take minor damage from it, and now we've got no shot, little bugger. But we do have a shot on that guy. 571 damage, fairly low roll for this gun with heat, but still pretty serious damage. I mean, 2 shots, we've done 1300 damage already. And one thing I really do like about this gun, this tank should I say, is the armor kind of just feels like what a main battle tank's armor should feel like. A lot of other the normal tech tree MBTs, they just get shredded by these like little auto cannons, and it's a bit frustrating. But this one, God, I love this thing. It's so much fun. You also have the option of equipping anti-tank guided missiles. I believe they are called the Shillelagh. I haven't actually fired one yet, ever. But they do even more damage and have even more pen, so I definitely should give it a try at some point. But I mean, if you enjoy Armored Warfare and you are looking for a good premium vehicle, specifically a main battle tank, because a lot of the other premiums are either light tanks or tank destroyers at the moment. And this guy, do we get anything on him? Yeah, we managed to finish him off and get our first kill. But if you are, as I was saying, if you're looking for a good premium vehicle, specifically a main battle tank, I really do recommend. I mean, it's not invincible. It does have its drawbacks, as I said, like a long reload time, a fairly long aim time. But it's really good fun. And when you do land your shots, you do serious damage. If you get into sometimes into like a tier 7 game, and we take a shot and he just stops, the little bugger. If you get into like a tier 7 game, you do struggle a little bit. Mainly because a lot of the tier 7 tanks, and even a fair number of tier 6s, and we do 672 damage, nice roll there. Even some of the tier 6s, they start having explosive reactive armor, which is specifically designed to defeat your high explosive anti-tank or heat rounds. And then you have to kind of rely on your APDS, and here we're just playing like Ring Around the Rosies, and the other MBT manages to get that guy first. But then you've got to rely on your Sabo rounds, which don't quite have the pen of other tier 6 and 7 main battle tanks, I don't think, and obviously then don't do quite as much damage. We're just trying to see if we can get a shot on this guy, waiting for the aim time, and there he is, 715 damage, and we damage his ammo racks. I mean, we've nearly done 3,000 already. And you can see this Terminator is just firing off his anti-tank guided missiles. But we have an unupgraded Stingray to focus on now. Just waiting for the aiming circle to come down, and we managed to get the hit in to do a massive 33 damage. But we are now capturing the base. There's only 10 seconds left. And then after this we head off to the results screen, and I'll just go and climb on top of this hangar in case there's anything else to possibly shoot at. But I mean, I am very much still learning this game. I'm still balancing when to be aggressive and when to be a bit passive, and sometimes I'm still a little bit too passive, I think, specifically because every time you move in a main battle tank you seem to be spotted, and then there's just my luck, there's always like 3 enemy main battle tanks who just so happen to be pointing their guns in my direction, and I take serious damage. But anyways, let's quickly have a look at the results, and then we'll hop over to the PvP mission and go and see how this thing does against some actual human players. And yeah, I mean, was really not a bad result from playing against the AI. Yeah, it was, it's fun. 3,700 experience, 63,000 credits, 3,000 damage, 3,600 from spotting, 9 assists, and we completed it without any friendly losses. You can see we came quite low on damage, unfortunately, but by reputation I think we were second. The other MBT-70 did like 1,500 damage more than us, I think. So yeah, still learning, but it was fun nonetheless. So anyways, let's hop over to the footage from the PvP match. And it's time for some PvP action. And we are on, what's this called? Port Storm, I think. I actually quite like this map. Some of them I don't enjoy too much. Pipelines, kind of a bit crappy. Roughneck, the one with the like industrial area, that can be hit or miss. Ghostfield, God, I hate Ghostfield. Things always seem to go wrong on that one. But anyways, I quite enjoy this one. I think it's quite good for main battle tanks because there's a fair amount of the combat tends to happen. We've got to slow down so we don't bump our chieftain friend, but a fair amount of the combat does happen in this port area where your view range limitations are not quite so problematic. But yeah, I mean, as I'm sure hopefully, as you've seen by now, Have been having quite a bit of fun with this in PvE. Makes you feel good. You do damage. Yeah, you don't feel like a noob. Well, at least I don't. Not a complete one, at least, because I'm still learning this game. But it is definitely fun, and I'm starting to enjoy it a lot. Do we have anyone to shoot at? No, I don't think we've got anyone to shoot at. They're all behind these little buildings, so I think, there we go. Wait, we got someone. We got someone. Oh, we got two. It's another MBT-70. I think we can shoot him there, and he just reverses and we miss. It's unfortunate. So let's head forward and incoming artillery. Ugh, hate artillery. We'll move forward over here. And is this guy going to peek? I don't think so. Let's see if we can do anything from this side. Nothing.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
We spotted. Get a shot off. Oh. And we just kind of had to rush a little bit there before we were fully aimed in, and as a result it hit the concrete, I guess, the loading ramp there. Just wait to be unspotted, I think. And there's another guy there, so it's three tanks here. And now he's backed off. See if we can get something. We take some damage. Ah, we don't penetrate. Well, this match hasn't started off particularly well. But, and they're still firing at me, so I guess it should probably move a little bit back. They're sneaky buggers. Managed to get something in there. And smoke going off. And they're just waiting, but now I'm unspotted. No, I'm spotted again.
Identify target.
There he is, and we'll take a shot. We don't hit anything. Didn't have high hopes for that shot, to be honest.
Identify.
That him? No. Oh, we have someone there. What was that? Too many targets. Hopefully someone kills this MBT-70. Yeah, he's down to 79 health. Don't really have to worry about him. And he took out our tracks. So we're fairly safe right now, so I will just let that repair itself. And incoming artillery. Come on. Come on. There we go. And 630 damage. And he took out our tracks again. We're fairly angled, so I think I'll just leave it. But yeah, our first damaging hit of the match, and that took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. It sounds like more artillery, maybe. And oh, come on, do it again. There we go. And 685. Oh, I mean, this is like a derp gun. This thing. This is a derp gun, and it's wonderful, and I love it. And this guy's still there. We get something. And 658. Pretty good roll. Not the best. But where to go next? Where to go? Just waiting. Reload's nearly up. Gonna back off, and he misses. Let's see if we can get forward. I can't really do anything on his turret, unfortunately. At least not with the heat rounds. Sometimes you can do good damage even hitting the cupola with your heat rounds, but unfortunately that time we did not get anything. Try and hit his gun. No effect, unfortunately. I should probably just rush him. You know what I'll do? Try and use my smoke, actually. Let's wait for that to reload. Fire off our smoke. And we have switched over to the armor piercing round. And he can't see it. Oh, what? Say what? Oh man, that was such a good plan. That was such a good plan. I'm actually really disappointed about that. And there's that T-64, and we're stuck on this carcass here. Doesn't have much health left. See if we can finish him off. Come on. No, artillery got him. The Wheezy. Okay. And he tracks. Tracked us again.
Tracks up, moving out.
Tracked us again. Come on. And just goes a bit lower than we wanted, and there we go. We're finally on the move again. Let's be aggressive now. We've got the health advantage over him. Let's just be aggressive and see what happens. And he's trying to run like a little biatch right now. And he's tracked us again. So let's actually just use the repair. And wow, we penetrated and got the kill. And incoming artillery, and we are not going to be able to go that way. One kill, unfortunately, but still 2,200 damage. Not bad, is it? Is it bad? I don't think it's bad. Probably not the best MBT-70 gameplay you're ever going to see. Switch back to heat because we'll likely run into the artillery or tank destroyer or something that we can really mess up with heat. We'll just go through here, sorry. Hope no one was in there. LAV's got 2 health. We're not going to waste a 12-second reload on him. And LAV 300, fire. And we get the kill, 475 damage. 2 kills. And incoming artillery. And you know what, I'm going to ram this little motherfucker. Come here. And we ram him. So all that's left is a artillery who's doing a little bit of damage and sort of annoying me, and a light. There we go, BMP-2, and he's firing missiles. And someone else got him, unfortunately. So it's just the artillery to find, and he was up here somewhere. This is and now artillery gets him. Oh man, I wanted him. But anyways, let's I'll just skip directly to the results. And as you can see, there was not a bad match at all. Pretty fun and some fairly decent results, I think. 2,900 research, 256,000 credits, 2,700 damage, 8 spots, and nearly 1,000 from spotting, highest reputation, and recon. So something wrong when main battle tank gets recon. We did the most damage and got the most experience. That MBT-70, 3,800. He's making me look bad on my own channel, damn it. Screw you, buddy. Yeah, lots of stuff to look over here. I'm not going to look over any of it now. But anyways, I think that is about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this look at the MBT-70, and I can't recommend it enough if you're looking for a higher tier premium vehicle, especially a main battle tank. But if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up down below and consider subscribing for more Armored Warfare content, as well as World of Warships, War Thunder, and a few other things that I throw into the mix from time to time. Also, be sure to check the description down below for links to my Facebook and my Twitter pages, and you guys can follow me there as well if you so desire. But as I said, that is it from me. Thank you very much for stopping by. This is Predator 458 signing off, and I will see you guys next time.